my name is introductions. We're going to do our introduction. So my name is Esther Hines. I'm at the Observe Wonder Think coordinator for this year, and I am joined this evening by a team of colleagues who are also passionate about green chemistry, including Amy Cannon, the founding executive director, who would like to say a few words to welcome you.
Hello, everyone. I know we've got a small group. We'll see if we have others join, but I just wanted to say hi, and it's always wonderful. I feel like I know just about all of everyone. So I'm the executive director and co-founder of Beyond Benign, and Beyond Benign was really founded around K-12 education. You know, our whole charge and our mission is to transform chemistry education in order to have a society and a public that actually has better materials, better, less toxic, less, better chemical products. And all of that has to start with education, and it has to start early in our education systems at the K-12 level. So K-12 work is just so foundational to our work. And if, as you know, as many of you know, who've worked with us for a number of years, like we are hoping to really reinvigorate this space as well, and we'll be looking for guidance from all of you as well. So we're really happy to have these types of spaces to bring people together and collaborate and share. And so I'm really excited about the new format, and I will not take up any more time, but I'll basically hand it back over to you all. Really happy to also reconnect with Esther, who's fairly local to me anyway, here in Massachusetts. And we've been connected for a number of years, where she's brought her students in to do field trips back at the Institute years ago, and is really bringing green chemistry to your classroom for a good number of years, right, Esther? So
That's
anyway,
correct.
so
Since the beginning, yeah.
yeah, so thank you. And I'm really looking forward to all that you all will do in these spaces. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Amy, Dr. Yana. Alrighty, thank you so much. It's also nice to see you. All right, we would also love to learn a little bit about you. So please introduce yourself in the chat by sharing your name, location, and the grade level you represent, or perhaps the institution you are with. You may wish to rename yourself so we can interact with you by your name. We welcome and encourage you to turn your camera and mics on, especially during our collaborative portion, as it helps conversations flow and feel more open and inviting. We do understand that this may not feel peaceful for everyone for any number of reasons, so we'll also be monitoring the chat to be inclusive. We are only recording the first few minutes tonight as we introduce our new format, so we have something to share about what we're doing differently. Do understand that generally only the person speaking will be seen in the recording while the presentation is running. This series will not be recorded after the initial few slides, during which time it is expected that the video feed will focus on the presenter. However, your voice and video feed may appear at some point. By attending this discussion, you give your consent to allow us to post video and/or sound of you. I would also like to remind everyone that by registering for the webinar series, you agree to our code of conduct posted in the chat, where you are welcome to give it a thumbs up in acknowledgement of participation. We are essentially asking for participants to be respectful, kind, accepting, and open to varying viewpoints and opinions, so all participants may feel safe and included. Please note, in order to receive a certificate of attendance, you must fill out the Google form that will be shared toward the end of this evening in the chat. Right, next slide, please. Can I have a control of this?
Sorry.
Yes, please, Michelle. All right, so I get to read this, the land acknowledgement. We wish to acknowledge this unceded land on which Beyond Benign operates. For years, it has been the traditional land of the Pawtucket and Massachusetts nations. We acknowledge the painful history of genocide, colonialism, and forced removal from this territory. We also acknowledge that further education is needed on our part to learn the full history of the land we occupy and all the indigenous peoples it belongs to. Okay, We encourage all of you to explore the history of the land you occupied and the indigenous people who were there before you.
Oops.
All right. So let me introduce you to the new format. I'm very excited about this, and I hope that excitement pass it on to you. So Beyond Benign is trying a new format this year based on your feedback, where we are fostering conversations between teachers and creating a truly collaborative space for you to learn from each other. This will require your participation. We ask people to bring what they are seeking to implement so we can learn from your process, experience, and challenges. This collaboration will be driven by you and used to frame our next webinar. In this sense, we are all learning together. So to start or to get the ball rolling here, these are some of the questions we can consider. So what challenges am I facing as an educator I implement green chemistry in my classroom and lab? Are there elements of my lessons of labs that I need support with? What has worked well for me so far? What am I learning as I implement? What am I struggling with? Yeah, those are kind of like burning questions that we think about when we're trying to find ways to introduce our green chemistry in our classrooms.
So for this
Okay.
part, we'll pause the recording so that people can join.
All right, so use the Google form in the chat to receive professional development credit. All of you are welcome to use this form to share ideas for our collaboration going forward. It's important. It's kind of survey to get a feel for what our next meeting will be like, the topic of discussion. So, okay. So our next Observe Wonder Things is in November 21st. Mark your calendars. It's going to be cool at 7 p.m. So it's a little bit later, 7 to 8. We alternate between 6 and 7 p.m. each month. Okay. So you can kind of scan it, right? All right. And then there is a K to 12 education awards. Oh, this is going to be so cool. What green chemistry education endeavors do you need support with? Um, uh, in the past, these awards have empowered K to 12 educators to attend and present at conferences, fund classroom projects, develop, host, and attend workshops, and fund supplies for activities. These are just a few examples that K to 12 educators are definitely infinitely resourceful, often with few resources. Gotta be geniuses to get it going. True.
Mhm.
So the proposal submission opened October 1st and it will close December 1st. So, and the awardees will be announced on January 15. The award amount is up to $1,000. Oh, the magic you can do with that much money. So the Green Chemistry Connections, welcoming K to 12 educators, adding in times that work globally, but also accommodate our US teachers. So this is a great resource. These webinars, you can open up about the things you're doing, the things you want to do, the things that are going well, the things you need more tweaking. We can help you with that. We can help each other with that. Even we call ourselves very experienced, but there's always a burning question, coming on. Yeah.
And Chloe had posted that earlier, and I just reposted it for those interested in that one.
Yeah. All right. So the GTLC, the Green Chemistry Teaching and Learning Community, is a space to meet and connect with other green chemistry educators, find free resources, and learn about opportunities to collaborate. So here's
Sorry.
yep,
That, oh, sorry. There we are. I was like, where did it go?
yeah. Um, it's free open access online platform by the community for the community. I think I went ahead on this one, right? Um,
The GCTLC, that might have been my
yeah,
fault. I switched it.
yeah. Which slide now? Okay, anyway, so
GCTLC slide. Just so
yeah,
you know, Nim spoke about this, and so did many of the people who spoke about all of the things that can be done on the GCTLC. Um, you must
yes,
join. It's the best
right.
part of the community.
Yeah, hopefully it gets mentioned in that paper that student is writing. My goodness.
Exactly. You can
Yeah,
publish it there. Very fun.
yeah.
Okay. And I may have switched the slides around, and this was my fault. There's the newsletter.
Okay.
And if you'd like to
Yeah,
subscribe, and that's what
yeah.
happened. Sorry about that.
Okay. So
Mm.
use the QR code if you'd like to subscribe to our newsletter for even more opportunities for K-12 educators. And of course, we have to thank our sponsors. After you scan the QR code, it's good to have it. And then these are our sponsors. Bless their hearts. I'm so glad we have them all.